Hello and welcome to today's episode of the Healthy Business Podcast. I am absolutely ecstatic today because today is the launch of my very first book, Healthy You, Wealthy Business. And I thought it would be perfect opportunity to share a little bit more about my book, why I've decided to write it and put it out to the world, and also share with you a little bit about what's inside it and what you can learn from it when you grab your copy. Now, today only, it is on an amazing offer in Amazon. And if you head to sarahcookcoaching.com/book, you will be able to grab the link or head directly to Amazon and search for Healthy You, Wealthy Business, or even my name, Sarah Cook, and you will be able to find it. So, about the book, why did I decide to write it? Well, I have got to a point in my career. I have been in business, my own business now for well over 8 years. And I have had about 20 years of experience within business, marketing, strategy, not just in the UK, but around the world. And I wanted to bring all of that together, all of my knowledge, all of my experiences, but also share with you some of the highs and lows, the stories that I get asked as to why I've had the success that I have, the decisions that I've made when I've questioned, is this it? And the some of the personal things that I've had that have forced me to make some really serious changes, some really low moments where I've hit rock bottom. And I share some of these stories in my book because it gives you that clarity to help you make those decisions that work for you. And I'm really passionate about helping people who are in business to grow and scale, have but also thrive in life, not just in business and see the results that they want in business, but also in life. I talk a lot about how life is what it's all about. It's not about a work-life balance. Work is a pillar of life, just as our family is, just as our relationships are. But our work is important to us, and we want to make sure that we retain that passion, that we have that excitement, because there's a reason that you set up your own business. And I know that life can get in the way sometimes, right? We're juggling so many things. I'm juggling two young children. A lot of people are juggling their own families, caring for others. And I think there's so much in the world that we live in that suggests what success looks like, that it is about overnight success, that it's about hitting six figures, or a launch that is, multi five figures. And actually, success is what you make success, it's what you think it is. For me, that's why it's really important that we understand what it is that we want as business owners. And we have lifestyle goals and personal goals just as much as having business goals and financial goals. Because when we have that together, that's when the magic happens. It's all well and good having an amazing business that is cash rich, that's profitable, that's getting results that you want. But if you're working 24/7, if you're never spending time with the people that you care about, if you're never doing the things outside of work that you want to do, for me, that's not success. And that's why I really wanted to write this book to, I suppose, bust some myths a little bit that actually you can achieve success because it's about your version of success and how your business can evolve over time because your lifestyle will likely change, your goals will likely change, and all of that is okay. I also wanted to share the importance of really looking after yourself. You are the CEO of your business, and that means you are your biggest asset. And that means you also need to make sure that you're performing at your best. You're looking after yourself because when you do that, that's when you're going to get the results. And my tagline that you will have heard before of passion, performance, and profits, the performance piece is not just your business performance, it's also your performance. How are you optimizing your energy? How are you showing up in the best way possible to get those results that you want, but also to help you get the clients that you want, to serve the people that you're here to serve through the business that you're so passionate about? So, my book, Healthy You, Wealthy Business, really brings all of that together. My experience as a former England athlete, the high performance habits that I've created to enable me to run the business in the way that I choose and the way that works for me. But also, I think from a mindset perspective, some of the little challenges that get in our way, the mindset monkeys, the self-sabotage that comes up, the reasons that we might not take those steps forward. And I share some of the stories that I've been through, my own experiences from a personal perspective, when I have, as I said earlier, hit rock bottom. And I've done that on numerous occasions. I remember being in childbirth and my son nearly died. And that was a big wake up call for me as to how I wanted to run my life, how I wanted to actually not go back to the corporate world and be there for him and have a business that worked around my family. I've also hit burnout a couple of times, both within the corporate space, but also running my own business. And I share how you can create a business model that allows you not to have burnout, that actually allows you to thrive. And because there is no cookie cutter approach to business, it's really important that you delve into what lights you up, what gets you excited. So, the book, as I said, it's really split into Healthy You is part one, and that looks at your mindset. It looks at what's important to you, how you can create positive emotions. I've brought in a lot of my learnings from training as a positive psychology coach as well, so that you can supercharge your health, but also your inner power, your inner USP, but also thinking about the lifestyle goals that you want and how you want to live, what your why is and knowing why that's important, how you can be passionate, but also if you do lose your spark and you lose your mojo, why that's actually a really exciting time and what you can do about it. The second part of the book is really about your business and creating that wealthy business that enables you to supercharge your financial goals, that helps you analyze your growth for your business and looking at how you can take a really objective viewpoint from things, looking at how you can outsource, how to create a high performing team if you're bringing people in to support you, which to grow and scale you absolutely need to do, how you can create a marketing strategy that will get you that success, that talks to your ideal client, your messaging that is so important, but also how you can create that success that you deserve, that you want. And I've included tasks in there, I've included some action plans, some really simple activities that are broken down step by step so that you can turn your strategy into a 90-day plan. So you're super intentional about the things that you're working on, but also how you can grow your business. Really, really important that you're continuing to grow, that you're continuing to evolve, and also how you can future proof for whatever's going to throw at you, whether that's something happening to you personally that forces you to take time out, whether you choose to take time out because you want to go on holiday. And all of those things are so key when you're looking at a successful business. Now, as a listener of this podcast, you know that I'm about the healthy business, and that really is about having something that works for you, that enables you to live life in the way that you choose, but also having a business that is catch rich, that is profitable, that has impact, that is something that can help your ideal clients. Because you don't want an expensive hobby. You want to have that income that you deserve. That's a reason that you set it up, is that you want that flexibility, that freedom. So my book really aims to bring all of that together in some really simple structures for you to work through. So head across to sarahcookmarketing.com/book and you will be able to find it. So head across to sarahcookcoaching.com/book and you will be able to find the links. Or as I said earlier, head straight to Amazon where you will be able to download a copy of the book either on Kindle or order a copy of your paperback. Now, if you have the paperback, then you can make notes. You can use some of the tools and frameworks directly in the book and use it as a bit of a workbook. So it's a really great way to do that. Um, you will also find, and this is something that I've been questioned on, is that in my acknowledgement section of my book, I actually say a public thank you to the people who are the naysayers, who have judged me, who have criticized what I do or how I do it. Because I think there's real power in acknowledging that actually people come along at the right time for us. It allows us to reframe, it allows us to reassess, it allows us to up level, because that is almost a mirror reflection of how we're feeling. If there's a judgment, there's probably something inside us that has been questioning something. And it's a great opportunity for you to listen to those naysayers and use that as fuel, as fire in your belly to go, do you know what? I can do this. You watch me and I absolutely will. It's one of the biggest things that I find with female business owners is that we feel guilty for wanting to have success. We feel like we need to apologize if we're trying to juggle family life and a business at the same time. But I'm here to tell you that you absolutely can supercharge your success and you can thrive in life and in business. And that's really where that premise came from for me wanting to write this book, to have that impact on as many people as I can do, but to also give you a framework on how you can create success in your way to live that life, have that business that really works for you in a way that works for you, but also recognizing those pivotal moments where you maybe do start questioning, is this it? And what you can do about it. I find those questions really exciting times because it's that moment that you want to shift, you want to make some changes. And I've done that in my business on numerous occasions. When I left the corporate world, I became a holistic health and massage therapist. And when I became fully booked within 5 months, that went completely against having the flexibility, the freedom that I craved so much for my young family. And that shifted my business model. And I brought in product lines and they became award winning within the industry. They became celebrity endorsed. I got loads of PR off the back of it. And that became obviously an additional income stream for me as part of my overarching business, which was about supporting prenatal and postnatal mums through therapy. And I added in digital courses, I added in workshops, I added in massive collaborations. And that then enabled me to grow my business in a different way, to learn a lot more about the online world and online marketing, online selling. And that coupled with my 15 plus years of experience in the corporate space, where I was managing tiny, tiny budgets up to multi-million pound budgets across massive regions, including living and working abroad for 7 years in Singapore, traveling loads. But that meant that I hit burnout because I literally didn't have any more time in the day and I was pushing so hard to get those results. And I've translated that into running my own business is that I don't want you pushing so hard for results. You absolutely can find joy and do things with ease if you're intentional, if you get focused, if you know exactly what you're going to do and how to get there. I really do believe in my magic formula of clarity plus strategy equals results, because that is when you get those results. If you're super clear on what it is that you're wanting, you can build a plan to get there and then you can achieve those results that you want to. And that really is that framework, that structure that helps you within the book, Healthy You, Wealthy Business. So I cannot wait to hear what you think about my book. I'm super excited to have it out there. It has been 2 years in the making, which looking back seems like a really long time. But over the last 2 years, a lot of stuff's been thrown at us, hasn't it? I had to press pause on certain aspects, certain projects that I was working on with my business, including my book, because I was homeschooling my children. I was focused so much on delivering to my clients and helping them survive, but also then turn that into an opportunity to thrive. So I really do see that any challenge becomes an opportunity. And that's really where that book comes in, of helping you reframe things, helping you move forward in your business so that you can see the success that you want, but also that you deserve. And I bring all of my knowledge, all of my experience into that, as well as sharing some really personal stories as well. So, as I said, I can't wait to hear what you think about it. Head across to my website, sarahcookcoaching.com/book, or alternatively, head across to Amazon to find your copy of Healthy You, Wealthy Business. I would love for you to leave a review as well. That means that I can share my message even further, both with this podcast, but also with my book. So grab a copy. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know which tools, which actions that you are starting with. It is meant to be a book that you can read from cover to cover, or you can dip into a bit like a reference guide wherever you're at within your personal sort of health and mindset support that you're looking for, or from a more structured support from your business. So let me know what you think. I can't wait to hear your comments. I'm over on Instagram, Sarah Cook Coaching. Send me a direct message or let me know within a thread on my grid. Can't wait to hear what you think about it. So until the next episode, Go grab your copy, let me know what you think, and I will see you very soon.